Howdy, 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 my name's Anaja Sasuke. Welcome back to Housepets. I finally got a Monday morning where there's not dudes destroying the street outside my house, so we're back to this. We already read this comic. This is with the mouse with the lots and lots of siblings. So, feeling cold? What's with the jacket? I have a night shift at the police station in an hour. You're a cop? And in an illicit interspecies relationship? Don't breathe a word about Sabrina. The last thing I need is, and that means the last thing you need, is the loyalty of the other dogs compromised. The humans think it's cute, but that quality is one of the few things that doesn't get past us pets. So it's, kitty, snap time if you say a word to anyone, but especially if you say anything to, Fox! When did you get back from Kansas? Like the first week of January? I don't ask to be the center of your attention, but come on! Oh, okay. Well, he said the interspecies relationship. For some reason, I thought he was talking about being a cop. I forgot about the cat thing. Especially who? Who? Okay, two questions. What are you doing here, and how much did you hear? To tell you my dad is here to pick you up, and the tail end of a shouting match with yourself? Oh, Fox meets Spo. Spo, Fox. Sup, Poindexter? A mouse? Fido, I didn't know your dad let you keep pets, which, sounds really weird when you think about it. I'm just keeping him until I can find some place to drop him off. Oh, like the pigeon you nursed back to health? And the rat, and the chipmunk, and the robin, and the squirrel, and the rabbit. What can I say? I'm all heart! Go tell your dad I'll be out in a few minutes. Hey, that was my line. You didn't have to come with me, I'm starting to see the merit in that. Let me tell you, it is a really good thing I'm already inside a bucket. Motorcycle. So they're just both in a bucket for this? Wonderful night for a bike ride. Oh, we've reached March of 2009. Thanks, Bill. See you tomorrow. What was that? Can't you, ticket him or something? No, I can't do that. I'm only a K9 unit. I'm trained to sniff out drugs, track people, and attack suspects when ordered. That's whack. What's the point of being a cop if you can't rub it in people's faces? Probably because some of us like keeping friends. What do you mean, some of us? You mean you're not actively trying to get me to throw you out at my soonest convenience? I get very lonely. Midnight Confessions. Is this a daily comic, or is it every couple of days? It looks like it's every other day, maybe? You can stay in here. There's a blanket for you to sleep under. And also, if you think you can stomach them, I keep some dog treats in this bag. I think I'm just going to be sleeping. You need anything else? Just one thing. Please don't forget about me. Now, why would I do that? Good night, Spo. I probably should have also disclosed my claustrophobia. Oh. So, no, he did not like the box. Okay, so is it every other day? Yeah, it looks like it's every other day. What's that? I don't know, I found it on the sidewalk. What's it do? Well, when I push the button, this little light lights up. Did you try holding it down? Someone help! Oh. I mean, Bino kind of deserved it. So in order to curb the problem, my dad gets me this shock collar, but then he loses the remote and it keeps setting off somehow. A remote? Was this remote small, gray, and have a red button with a lightning bolt on it? How would I know? It's not like my dad will let me have it or anything. Hey, did you see anything like that? Can't say I have. Ha, delayed reaction. Grape! Huh? I was only about to take a nap and, well, I would rather be taking a nap. What do you want? The thing with the buttons, a remote for Bino's shock collar, and I think we zapped him a lot with it, but I don't know what to do. I was going to give it to Bino, but then he realized I was messing with the button, so I was going to give it back to his dad, but then Bino would be mad at me again, because... Yoink! Snap. That is a strong cat. Well, that's over then. What if that just makes it zap forever, though? Look, because they snapped it at the button. What if Bino's just gonna die? Mom! The midnight release of the new Pride Lands is tonight. Can we please go? Pride Lands? Yeah, the third book is out. I haven't been this excited since I read the first as a kitten. No, I mean, what is Pride Lands? The book series! I've been talking about this for at least a month. Does it ring a bell? I have a huge poster over my bed. I thought that was just eye candy. It has more than one function. Book smarts. Look at all the cats around here. Are they all here for the release? They are here for discounts on meat byproducts. That's a tie-in promotion and is incidental. You didn't have to come to the bookstore with us. I'm an avid reader. It bothers me when something this big slips under my radar. PETA, if you had radar, you get distracted by the little blipping dots. So this one time, that doesn't mean I'm unobservant all the time. Excuse me, dog. You've been standing on my tail for the last 5 minutes. Whoops. You could have said something sooner than that. Hey, it's that cat again. I don't remember that cat. But it's neighborhood cats. You really could have said something sooner than that. Ah, Max, can you believe it's almost time? I know, I'm so totally stoked. I can't stop thinking about it. There's so many questions about to be answered, like, do you think the hyenas are part of the Dare Order? I read on the internet that Laughing Face and the Order are actually the same thing. But those two factions are mortal enemies unless the prophecy was wrong. No, according to the theory, the prophecy and all the history is correct, at least everything that Parnock revealed. The key is the Marubian Eye is a sort of touchstone for the social hierarchy. That sounds incredible. I wish I knew what they were saying. But the Dragon Council wouldn't have any of that. Only in the spiritual sense. Impenetrable wall of text. Is that an actual book series or is that just for this? Attention, cats! So we're all fans of the series, see, but Mom will only spring for one. Kurok dies on page 42! I'm just kidding. Of course I haven't actually read it. Ow, my kidneys! $10 pay up. No fair betting half of that with Max. So I guess the bet was a 5 weeks allowance down the drain. I guess the bet was that somebody was going to try to spoil it even though they're lying. So maybe this is just a huge Harry Potter joke. Because I think that series was still happening in 2009. Joey? You're here too, but I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Hey, shh! I'm trying to keep a low profile. I can't believe it's not chocolate. You might have considered the cat suit, but all the cats know who I am in the cat suit. I don't want word to get back to Squeak that I was at a cat social without her consent. How does word get back to Squeak if she's a mouse? You think because she's a mouse she can't be friends with cats? In fact, she and I met during my role-playing. I have too much information! And now you can never unsee it. Let's see. Hunters of the Pride Lands, Glories of the Pride Lands, Unofficial Pride Lands Companion, Official Pride Lands Companion, Pride RPG, and 30 minutes to kill. I guess it couldn't hurt to get a taste and see what all the fuss is about. 5 minutes later, I must know what happens to Urath! I would have had you read the book sooner, but I remembered you do this stuff. What will become of his son? Pride Lands for imbeciles. Therein lies madness. Grape, please, can I read the new book first? What? No! Why not? I'm a fast reader and you'll have it before we even get home. Because, Peanut, you can't keep your big mouth shut when it comes to spoiling a book that you're giddy over. Then I double mega promise not to speak a word about any deal whatsoever till you're finished reading. Well, alright. So are you on page 15 yet? You're not gonna believe it, you just aren't. Page 15. The meta text is a harsh mistress. So, Joey told me you were reading Pride Lands. What? No! Well, yes, but not like you guys think. If you would just read, newsflash, we already did and it was just as stupid as we expected. Yeah, we might be biased, but we're not hypocrites. I mean, even though the Cape Dog was awesome incarnate, it's not like I'm gonna go gaga over the other 90%. Except the King Cheetah, who had the Mask of Fear, which was pretty awesome. And the Spirit Bear scene was kind of cool, I guess. And the whole deal with the Jazz Council War, but that was it. Yeah, I liked it. They should have kept the button for the shock collar, because Bino is just such a jerk. Oh, he's writing Pride Lands comics now. The Avengers in the Pride Lands. Suddenly, you have betrayed us, Sasso, and now you must pay the price. No, please, I'm sorry for everything I've done. Suddenly, again. Spots, you have saved me. Just doing my job. So you lifted the plot of the entire 8th chapter and wedged Spot into it, just so you could have him rescue an unimportant minor villain that you particularly liked? No, it's more than that. Well, okay, yeah, that was pretty much it. AKA the non-canon adventures of Spot. Is Pride Lands actually a thing? Marvin, Tiger scares me. It's alright, Zach. Ever since we moved into this neighborhood, he's been wary of new faces. He needs a little time to get used to you. Go on, try and talk to him. I'm sure he's forgotten all about his paranoia. You are awesome and like the best friend I ever had. Marvin, Tiger scares me even more now. Yeah, I can't argue with that, because mental disorders are funny. What? What? I don't understand. Okay. Let's see. Guys, it's about the economy. Nancy Pelosi, Iraq, mortgage bailout, pork barrel? Obama, Reid, McConnell, United States, the ground. 2009. What was I doing in 2009? I think I was... April 2009, I think I was, a junior in high school? Yeah, I was a junior in high school, so I have no idea what's going on with this, like, at all. The Good Old Dogs Club annual Easter hunt will now commence. Easter? Huh. Will now commence. Please remember the rules have been amended from last year. If you eat the egg, it does not count. You will be deducted points if you eat someone else's. Eggs from last year are not worth bonus points, Sasha. What? Why are you looking at me when you say that? And in the event of a tie, do not shout sudden death and attempt to run off with the prize basket in the ensuing chaos. Wasn't it you who did that last year? It's in the rules now, okay? It was covered at the meeting. Welcome to Babylon Guards. Pet-friendly community. That went far better than last year. I think we can call this one a success. Next year, water gun? Yes. Any year with no fatalities is a good year. How did the Easter end in the house burning down? What happened to the Dalmatian? Oh, there's things. Panel 1, on the top of the sign, the Easter eggs! On top of this, panel 2, on the wall by the patio. Panel 3, the third cinder from the left, and panel 4, Bino already ate it. Have all of the comics had things when you scroll over them? And I guess these are just different locations. I thought it was the house burning down. But now I need to know if it's... Oh man, they've all had things written on them and I didn't know. Last time on Adventures of Spot, Superdog, our orphanage. Now we will shoot him, disguised as orphans in a dress. Stop and unhand those orphans, you... Orphans? He flew in. But we're the bad guys! It cannot be. However, I have the trump card. Boys, bring out the hostage. No, Stripe! Yes, your girlfriend, who, despite all appearances, is not a cat. Help me, Spot! How will Spot get out of this one? I don't know. Okay, what does this say? Since I haven't actually introduced any conflict into Spot before, this may be a corner I cannot write myself out of. Okay, the author needs a break from art again. Okay. Thinking quickly, Spot put his brilliant mind to work. If I spin around at the speed of light and rub my paws in the counterclockwise direction, I produce anti-kidnap force field! It's here. Yay! Curses! This is stupid. You can't make up physics. Or maybe I am just that smart. No! Not a chocolate bar. Deus ex spachina. If you hang a large enough lampshade on it, you can hand wave anything. I like how he wrote into the comic that he can't make up physics. But no, that is like completely unfair. Seriously, just because you're the good guy, it's like you couldn't even fail on purpose. Or a brick. That's not true. I was very close to failing there. Please. None of us believed you, your non-cat girlfriend, or the orphans were ever in any real danger. It's a gun. Okay, fine. We'll start over, and I'll go to the other side of the world so you guys have a head start. What? And no making up physics. I can't believe that worked. It's in the Good Guy Handbook number 12. Always fight fair for all definitions of fair ever. Tying her up this time. Let's say now. Splash, you idiot, this will make me consider being your not cat girlfriend a tiny bit less. Because good is dumb. However, this has not solved our problem of Spot Superdog, but only delayed it. I decided they don't have collars because they're bad guys. It was your idea to shoot them with regular guns in the first place. Okay, but my plan, C, was to throw the guns at him. I have a better idea. Why don't we use Orphanite? The distilled essence of the planet Orphan makes Spot Superdog helpless, and then we shoot him. Weren't you just going on about how bad it was to make up physics? That's only because it wasn't benefiting us at the time. Planet Orphan is naturally where all the orphans come from. It's a lot more conducive to G-rated storytelling than actually having missing parents. Of course it's gray, it's not radium paint. Ready or not, here I come! Okay, it is time for the plan. Everyone shh! Suddenly, oh no! Orphanite, when I'm exposed to it, my powers are reduced to a reasonable level for the conflict I'm involved with. Now shoot him! See, now the story has suspense. I don't like the direction this is going. Grape can also get attached to minor villains. Why? Because with all of us is a small and ineffectual naughty person waiting to get out. Killjoy. Knock, knock, knock. Dad, someone's at the door. Hi there, I'm from PETA. Boom! No joke today, just violence. There comes a time when, in writing a piece of fiction, that you realize you can make your characters do absolutely anything. This is one of those times. Who's this supposed to be? Or is this supposed to be the PETA guy? What an ugly face of humanity. It makes me sick. Are they blind? Can they not see they've made these animals into slaves? Or how they've warped their minds into accepting these vile trappings of bondage? How can they look at their faces and not see hopeless despair suppressed within? Okay, the direct approach, not working so well. I remember when I was that naive. Are you replying to me or are you talking to yourself again? I was so naive. I remember a time when I would sit in the dark and have no urge whatsoever to speak my personal philosophy out loud. So very, very naive. Seriously, I was just punched in the face when I was with the ASPCA. ASPCA doesn't have any clue what they're doing. They wave around bills, form communities on Capitol Hill, fighting for legal rights as though standing in a human-centered legal system would fix the real problem. Wait, what? I thought that's what we were doing. No, we're separatists. Man is a filthy creature and should not tamper in nature ever. Seriously, didn't you pay attention to orientation? All I know is that PETA was the only animal rights group that would let me join without passing a background check. Wait a second. Alright, we're here. Get the chloroform. Like a lightning bolt, realization strikes. ASPCA is the American Society for the Protection of Cruelty to Animals, and they tend to be far, far more sane. Of course, you must have realized by now that the reason I bring them up is so that you know there's an alternative. Ah, crap, I need something funny here. Blooga blooga. Oh, okay, alt text is over by. So what's happening here? Dude, I am not okay with this anymore. It's okay. We only need one. Even one would help further our cause somehow. I'm sure it will work out somehow. Okay, I guess that one? How about one of this a little smaller? I'm not sure he would fit in the van. Look, the brown one looks small. I'm sure you could, maybe one less active, you know, one we could sneak off with. Like that one under the tree. Yes, perfect. There's no way he has any powerful friends. You can't really be sure. But he is reading a book. What does that say? Tolstoy? Excellent judge of character. Well, now what's the... If you've been keeping up at home, you can probably tell exactly where this is going. They got the buff dog with the... the buff dog with the skull on his collar. The dog that's literally a cop. And a dog that's reading Tolstoy. Fido, what happened? I didn't think Tolstoy was that boring, but I guess... Fido? Oh, not again! Something is missing. Oh no, he's naked! Wait. I guess this is probably a good stopping point since the story seems to be, like, being a story? So, cliffhanger time! Woo! So, this has been Anachi Sasuke. This was, I don't know what episode of Housepets this is. If you liked it, a like and a subscribe will be groovy. If you didn't, you don't need to do either one of those things. I was going to say another thing, but I personally don't do political subtext in my videos, so I'm not going to say that. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Later.